Mike Nolte back with another segment of our with our roofing expert Doug. Doug, we get questions all the time about hail. We get it a lot here in the Midwest, and I know I've had it a couple of times in the last 4 years. Why do I have to have my shingles replaced after a hailstorm, and what do you guys look for?
Okay. A very good question, Mike. Now, the thing is, you don't always have to have it replaced after a hailstorm. What you want to do, Mike, is get someone that knows what they're doing, someone has some experience as far as a contractor. And basically what a contractor does, he's going to get on that gutter edge on the eave, and he's going to look at the gutters. He's looking at soft metals. That's a good indicator as far as the size and how much hail actually came down, and if anything's doing any damage. Once the contractor gets on the roof, we're looking at all the soft metals, the vents, the furnace flue cap, things like that. That's going to help us determine overall the damage that the hailstorm actually did. Before you even call the insurance company, I recommend that you get a contractor out there to take a look at it so you don't have to put a claim in. Sometimes they deny it, and sometimes they approve it. So a good contractor to take a good look at this overall. Now, what the hail does, if there's about a quarter size, golf ball size hail, when it comes down through the atmosphere, and it depends on how high it's actually coming, and also the speed and how hard that actual hailstone is. If it's very hard, that's going to do the most damage. And actually, when it hits, it's usually a golf ball size, it's going to make a circular imprint in your shingle itself. It's going to knock out these granules, okay? And it's going to leave that bare. The mat is bare, and it's going to expose the fiberglass. You can also tell by even pushing, it's called bruising. You can push your thumb in, and it becomes very soft. It's not very noticeable, but an expert will know that by taking a look at it. Now, when it shows up, it might be a couple years from now. But what happens, those granules are going to wash away. The fabric in that fiberglass is going to break away and deteriorate, and it's going to start a leak. And once that leak gets behind the shingles, then you have issues. You should always have your roof inspected at least 1 year by a very good contractor, just to make sure everything's okay. It's just preventive maintenance too, around all your penetrations, and especially your chimney.
Great, thanks, Doug.
You're welcome.